Okay, Rafa. I fully expect today to go just as smooth, if not smoother, than you and Alex last week. Right? I fully expect today to go, if not way better, because you and I, we are two peas in a pod.
Oh.
We are two peas in a pod, and we are the Gruesome Twosome, right? So that means that today is just gonna go even better than last week, right?
Okay. So then, should we? Okay, because so this is our pilot. Right.
This is technically our episode.
This is our pilot episode. So should we stick to Joint Man? What was your name? Joint John?
Oh, well, that's a secret. That's a secret.
Oh, that's a secret one. Okay.
We're not done yet. That was not ready.
Oh, okay. So then, for our pilot episode, that's not that specific.
That's not that one yet. No. That's a special.
What would be the name of our podcast? Because me and Alex have two peas in a pod.
You two peas in a pod, right? So then ours would be,
should we just fucking go with Gruesome Twosome?
We go Gruesome Twosome.
The Gruesome Twosome podcast.
More pod for your head top. Right? Fuck it. Just the Gruesome Twosome.
All right,
Gruesome Twosome pod. Hey. Welcome. Oh wait, no, we gotta do the thing. All right, this is the special exclusive song, right? The special exclusive intro song that I curated myself. I made it specifically, right, for the Gruesome Twosome podcast. Here we go. Ready? I hope you like it.
Is this for real or is it just the same song?
This is the same song.
Gruesome Twosome.
Pod.
We gruesome.
It's gruesome. It's twosome. It's gruesome.
Have you ever had a dream?
There's two of them.
There's two. They're gruesome.
That you
What is up, everybody?
Yeah.
And then I gotta go, hello. I gotta do both.
Yeah. You gotta do everything.
I gotta do everything now.
No, but this is the Gruesome Twosome podcast.
So okay. Yo.
We do it our way.
Right. And we keep it moving with the flavor. Gruesome Twosome podcast.
So
coming at you live and direct.
I like that. So because we're the Gruesome Twosome podcast, right, and we're kind of just filling in for the PlayingPod podcast,
which would be episode 66 of, we're filling in for episode 66 of the podcast for the PlayingPod with Alex, Sean, and Rafa. But we are the Gruesome Twosome podcast.
Right. So like as you may know, John, let me stop a little quick. The gruesome the plane. There's so many names, I'm getting them confused.
Right.
The Two Peas in a Pod podcast with Alex and myself. That's where we talk about a bunch of. Can I start cursing yet? This has been 30 minutes.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're fine. We already cursed anyway, so we're fine.
That is where me and Alex are gonna be talking about a bunch of fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
What do the Gruesome Twosome do?
Well, apparently this episode we have a lot of very serious news topics. Not like serious news topics, but very topic heavy gaming news.
Which is fine because that's what the PlayingPod does. We're filling in for the PlayingPod. But let's say this is outside of the PlayingPod. Let's say this is just something you and me. Like, hey,
what are we going? I guess we just start making guttural sounds.
What's episode 2 of the Gruesome Twosome?
Let's see. We should start talking about. Let's see. We should do like, in Family Guy, we're like, what really grinds my gears? You know what I'm talking about?
Talk about things that gets us
talk about
mad.
Stuff that peeves us. Things that upset us. You know what I hate?
What?
Cats.
Oh.
I hate cat. I don't hate cats. I love cats a lot. Alex isn't here right now because he's out of town and I'm cat sitting. I've never been a cat person or have done anything with cats. And cats are a treat. Cause I literally woke up at 3 a.m. to a cat SWAT team bombing my legs, like from the top of a cat tower. It literally jumped and it landed on my legs and started biting my toes. So
nice.
Already a 10 out of 10 experience with cats.
Pretty good.
Alex, come back. My toes can't take it.
By the way, don't bring him back because then we lose the Gruesome Twosome.
Right. Never mind. Fuck Alex.
Yeah.
Gruesome Twosome.
I was gonna say you sound a lot better from last
Oh
week.
yeah,
You couldn't even speak last
dude.
week.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I guess I probably should. I wasn't here last week for
you weren't.
and thus the inception of the, what is it called, the two peas in the pod, two peas in the pod.
Yeah.
Because I got really sick out of nowhere. I'm fairly certain it had to do with the fluctuation of like the weather in like Chicago. It was like getting like really high, then like really really low.
Right.
And I left my window open through all of it while sleeping. So I'm fairly certain that's what happened. It wasn't COVID related. It wasn't COVID related. But like
That's
literally my whole throat was swollen. Like the tonsil, like 90% of my mouth was my left tonsil. And I legit couldn't eat.
Yucky.
I couldn't drink water. Like legit, I couldn't drink water. I couldn't eat. I couldn't speak for 3 days. And then one morning it just disappeared. Like Rafa can attest. He heard me like on one of the worst days. Like I just could not. It sounded like Biggie Smalls was dying in his bed, like in hospice. He was dying. It was really bad.
I was there the day before we recorded the Two Peas in a Pod podcast, and I just wanted to say hi to John, and he was like,
Yeah.
I can't talk. He was like that. It sounded
really bad. It was really bad. I was watching Invincible the whole day.
You weren't out. No,
I was not.
He wasn't watching.
I wasn't watching.
He had Invincible on the TV, but the TV was like at the foot of his bed. John was sitting to the side, just staring off into nothingness in pain. Like I walked in, he's just staring like into the abyss.
Dude, I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't want anybody there. Like you came in and said hi, I was just irritated. I was just like, I'm like, don't say hi to me because then I'm gonna have to say hi back, and I can't. So I was just being silent, just waving at you, and you're like, you can't talk. I just shook my head. Like it was bad. It was bad. I'm trying to
good to see that you're better.
I'm better now. I'm good now. Yeah, I can enjoy this cup of coffee. We're doing good.
That's good. That's nice.
Well, since the Gruesome Twosome is taking over for the PlayingPod, we have to do the segment that Alex says that he gets his ass whooped in. I don't know what button it is, so we're going to play a game. So I'm just going to start pressing buttons.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to start from top right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting from top right. Here we go. Ready? Let's see.
Call me now for your
It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay.
Good try.
Okay, so this is the intro button. So I'm assuming the one next to the intro button. That seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nope.
No,
it's not that one. Okay.
That's a gun.
Well, this is the PlayingPod with Alex, John, and Rafa. That's that one. I know that one, right?
Okay.
It must be the one next to the holy shit, right? Because that's a good button. So we're gonna. I'm just gonna. I know it's this one. Ready? We are gonna go into the topic that's the most sought out of. Here we go. Oh shit! It actually is.
Look at that.
Hey.
Actually, so good.
Hey, we're doing What Are You Playing This Week, baby? Brought to you by the Gruesome Twosome podcast. Twosome, Gruesome, 2, Pod, 2, Grues. Anyway, Rafa, what have you been playing this week?
You know what, John? Right before I get into that, you know what we should do? We should review like food, like restaurants.
Ooh, I just had sushi yesterday.
Oh,
it's called Inushi sushi place. Yes.
Well, okay. So we'll finish this boring PlayingPod segment.
Right. And then we'll go into the sushi segment.
then we'll talk about some food reviews.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. What did I play this week? VR chat.
Okay.
It's just it's there. Dude, man. It's so it's different, dude. It's just you get used to it,
Yeah, you've been playing it for a good couple months now, so I'm wondering, is it still the same to you? Is it better? Are you just entranced in the world? Like you're just already initiated? Like how does that go?
It's it's a lot of fun, and the main reason why I really enjoy it is because I always say it, and it's still truth. It's the interactions you find with
The
people.
people.
Because I play VR chat. That's like the one game I only play. Like,
Mm.
and it's really just the interactions with people, because people, they're goofy, they're silly on there, and you do run into assholes here and there, but you just kind of move on and ignore them.
Right.
But it's just really the situations that you find yourself in, especially if you're um like doing like light RP and stuff like that, which is that's what I do. And
Did
that
you say
server is
live
open.
art penis?
Yes, I said
Oh.
live light. That's light.
Oh,
Light
light RP, like role
RP,
play.
like
Oh,
roleplay, yeah.
right.
Because
It's not the
it's
same.
yeah, no, not at all. Because we pretend to be like cops or whatever, but like
Mm-hmm.
we don't take it seriously. We just go like, hey man, you're under arrest. And it's a lot of fun. I yesterday when I was playing,
Mm-hmm.
we went to this one world and there was a bunch of little cats, like tiny little cats, and they were just meowing, like 6 of them. And we brought all of them in, and we took mugshots of the cats.
You just arrested these cats?
Yeah, we just arrested
Were
the
they even
cats.
doing anything? Like,
No, they were just hanging out, and we brought them in, and they're
you're
crying.
part of the problem. You're
they're
part
crying.
of the problem.
And the crime was that because they're too cute. Like that's their crime. Because they're a bunch of cute little cats, and we arrested them. Like it was like shit like that. There's a bunch of goofy shit that was.
Holy shit!
And
I
like,
still want to try that server one of these days.
It's fun, and then you meet a bunch of different people, dude. Like there's a couple people who I normally talk to. There's one guy who's from Argentina. He's a really cool ass dude. Like there's people from all over the world. It's just a different experience.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's fun, and it's really creative. So they have some really creative shit there. It's kind of like I don't even know how to explain it. Like they have like freeze tag. There's a bunch of games in the fucking thing. Like, dude, I was telling Alex, I'll tell you too. There's they have escape rooms in there.
Get out of town. Do they really? Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Now I want to play again.
I did one of them. It was so much fun. Like I was like super into it. And like some of the other people who were with me, they were getting bored, so they were looking up the answers. I was getting mad at them. I was like, "Don't fucking look up the answers."
Oh, you're the
Just
fucking
leave
assholes, dude. For real.
Just leave it. Let's fucking figure this out. I was the only one that was like super into it. Yeah.
I just remember the horror one that we did that one time. Remember we did like it was essentially like an escape room. No, that horror one we did.
Yeah.
It was like that, right?
Dude, there's ones that are even crazier than that. I played crazier ones than those.
Oh, all right. I would download it again. All right, you changed my mind. I would download it again.
It's fine. And then and I was telling you earlier today about the whole killing game one,
Mm.
that Among Us on crack.
Oh yeah.
That game's fun too. That's more like more role play side of things, but that's also really cool. It's just it's really cool to see what the community does, but it's
like Roblox.
It's Roblox with yes,
VR
without
Roblox.
the kids.
I would argue there's still kids in VR chat.
Yes, but you don't depending. See, that all depends on where you go and who you're hanging out with.
Mm-hmm.
I really run into kids while I'm in there.
Not in Roblox. Roblox, you deal with adults like me.
They're all adults.
Grown-ups.
All
not
adults
these children. But that's all you've been playing this week is Roblox? That's all? Roblox.
Yeah,
VR chat?
Yeah. I'm trying to think that I played Smite.
Okay.
Did I play Call of Duty? I might have played something with Alex, maybe.
I think you guys were playing something.
If we did, we were playing Call of Duty.
I wouldn't be surprised. Damn.
Yeah.
That's all you've been. Man, you suck. You suck.
Hey man, I asked you guys to get online. You guys are like, no.
I was sick all week.
No, you were.
Rafa, listen to now you shut up and listen to me now.
Okay.
I was playing a lot of random things too. I played let's see. First I played Apex Legends with Hector and Kenny, shout out to them. Cuz I just got it on the PC. So I'm playing that. I played a game of Overwatch on my PC. So I bought it for the PC because Griffin kept yelling at me too. So I got that. I played what else did I play? I've been playing this all week. I downloaded this game on the Switch called like what the hell it's called, like Off the Record or something like that. A lot of roguelike games. And there's one, I can't remember its name, but you're essentially like an intern at this tech company and for some reason they have a dungeon underneath their building. So like as the intern, you're there as like a tech advisor or some shit like that. But the boss is like, hey, you're the intern. Why don't you go into the dungeons and take care of that real quick? So like that's the whole premise of the dungeon crawler is like you going as the intern into the dungeons to take care of it because it's your job. And
That's
it's like
cool.
and it's like 3D and like you can move the camera around and it's physics based a little bit. So like and the weapons break. So like you pick up random office supplies off the ground, like if they like whatever the hell, and you have to beat the shit out of the people in the room with the office supplies. And there's like 3 different dungeons. There's one that's like making fun of Bitcoins, and it's in the dungeon is like a mine, like literally it looks like a mine because you're mining Bitcoin. The other one is a dating site. And like so the whole room is like red with like the nice chairs for people to make nasty in. There's like eggplants hanging from the ceiling, like devil pitchforks. Like, and you can use those as weapons. Like you can use all of that as weapons. So you can beat the shit out of people with eggplants, and it's fucking like it's pretty cool. And then there's another one that's like LinkedIn, or like and there's like literally just an office, and you just beat the shit out of people, and like it's actually pretty decent. It's not that bad. I played that. I played Risk of Rain 2, which is another roguelike game, but that one is multiplayer. It's a shooter roguelike. You essentially have to like run around and try to find the teleporter to get to the next level. But the longer you stay in the level, the more enemies spawn and the harder they get. So like it's literally a race it's literally a race against yourself to get to the next level, or else it's going to be very, very difficult for you. So it's not bad. That one's actually multiplayer. I wanted everybody to get it so we could finally play a roguelike game together, because I fucking love roguelike games.
Right.
I played that one. I downloaded another one, which is a what is it called? Like one of those matching games. You know, like Candy Crush or some shit like that. There is a roguelike game like that on the Switch called Ironcast, and you're essentially in a giant mech, and you have to do missions in the mech. So like some of them can be like destroy other mechs, survive for a certain amount of time, don't get hit, and like you essentially just start matching the same things, and like the different colors do different things. So like the purple ones is your ammo, the yellow one is like your energy, so that you can keep the mech moving. And it's like a crazy strategy game. It's actually really fun. That's the one I've been playing the most of. And then my review, I've been playing Pokemon Snap, baby. I've been playing Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
I got Pokemon Snap for the Switch, and I'm here to say it's pretty good. I like Pokemon Snap. Have you played Pokemon Snap back in the 64?
I played the original one, yeah.
This is like the same thing, but like they added a bunch of shit. So it's like they still have the little fruit that you can chuck at them. But then they had this scanning thing, so you can like investigate the area, but that scanning thing sends out a signal that certain Pokemon will react to, so you can like scare them into a position to take the picture. There's music where certain Pokemon dance, and you can get a picture of them dancing. There's like this thing called like illumination balls or some shit like that, and all around the map there's like these little plants, and if you throw the ball at the plant, it glows, and it can cause like a rare thing. You know, like back in the old Pokemon, like we would cause like certain rare things if you just threw the ball at it. That's what this thing does now. So it's like you can go through like an alternate route in the map itself that to get rare pictures. You can get Pokemon to do crazy shit. It's actually very casual. Like I like it a lot. I didn't really realize I needed like a super casual game until I started playing Pokemon Snap. It's just one of those like, fuck it, let me just take pictures of Pokemon. And I realized that not a lot of people know about Pokemon Snap, or like
really?
I don't think it's a very mainstream Pokemon game, because like literally both Selly and Renee, they were like, so you just take pictures, like you just
but they're like super normies though. They're like hella
that's
outside the
true.
bubble.
But I mean, like at the same time, it's like if you're not super into Pokemon, it's just like, what is it? Like I think even Alex said that, or was it Renee, that a kid that they know was playing it and they didn't like it, and they said it was shit. And it's like all you do is take pictures. It's like, yeah, that's called it's called Pokemon Snap. That's what it is. It's these kids, they just want the pew pew.
They just want
just want the murder. They don't want to take cute pictures. Is the problem? It's all the violence in the world. Maybe you just want to take a nice dick pic of a Pokemon, huh? You thought about that?
I like how you're like saying, "Oh man, I want you guys to behave. I don't want you guys to say nothing crazy." Rafa, we're gonna have a better podcast than last week.
Sometimes you just got it. What do you mean it is, Cat? What are you talking about?
And here you bring up Pokemon dick pics.
I got my voice back. Let me use it.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
Let me use
more power to you, dude. I mean, I'm with it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Get some booty pics.
Oh,
get some thigh pics.
That's no wonder I keep getting like the platinum score on it. I keep taking pictures of the thighs. I feel like, I feel like, is that a Charmander? And I take a picture. Ooh wee. It's pretty tight.
There you go.
It's pretty tight. You know what I'm saying? All right. Enough of this garbanzo beans. Now let's get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
let's do some food reviews.
Reviews,
let's do some in this gaming podcast. Let's do some food reviews.
All right,
Rafa, what'd you eat, huh? What you
No. Let's start with your sushi.
I had I had sushi.
So you had sushi from where?
This place called like Inushi sushi. I think it's called like Inushi, something like that. I don't remember the name, but I had something called the Godzilla roll. Godzilla roll. I was like, yup.
Just one roll.
Because I got that one like I do order from there. I would get a California roll and then a tuna roll, and I tried the Godzilla one, but the tuna roll and the California one was whack, but the Godzilla one's like straight fire. So what me and Sally did, we were like, let's get 2 Godzilla rolls, and then we'll experiment with another one. So if that one's whack, we got 2 good ones, and it won't be such a disappointment. And we got another one called a dragon roll, which I think it's like eel with like the sweet sauce on top, sesame seeds. I think it had cream cheese and some other shit. It was all right, but the Godzilla roll is good. It's got like the little red eggs. It's got little red eggs on it.
What are those things called?
I don't know.
Shoot, those are fish eggs.
Yeah, it got that, and they said it got shrimp tempura on it. It got cream cheese, avocado. I forgot it has some other stuff and like some sauce on top that's like zigzag, like.
Damn, dude, I think you make me want to look at some sushi now.
It was pretty hot fire. I still have some left over because they were huge. Like the rolls were really huge.
Yeah.
I give it 8 out of 10. Good sushi, that's some good sushi right there.
That's a pretty high score.
Also, I'm not well versed in sushi, so like that could be garbage to somebody else. I don't know. I'm just getting into sushi.
An 8 out of 10 though, that's a pretty high score. So.
I thought it was great. I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, it only matters to you. All right,
it's yummy in my tummy.
What was that place called again?
Called like Inushi or something like that.
Inushi. Shout out to Inushi.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Giant Godzilla rolls.
Making Godzilla, and you know what? Shout out to Australia, the UK, Canada, Germany, and the US of A. Those are the top 5 countries that we look at that segue, motherfucker.
Like,
top
where is this coming
5 countries that listen to the Playing Pod with Alex, John, and Rafa. You guys are the bomb. Look at that. Ooh-wee. All right, Rafa, what did you eat? What did you out here munching?
What did I eat yesterday? Yesterday I ate some pozole, but I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Boy, this was your idea. What do you mean? Like
I know.
You just wanted to hear about my sushi, and that was it. Like,
I'm just curious. I'm just hungry. I just want to hear you talk about food.
You're just trying to filter feed through my conversation. Like, ooh, that sounds good. Like, what ingredients is in it? Oh, that's good.
I can taste that tempura right there. No, it's either that or I can talk about my Wingstop experience that I had earlier this week.
Experience?
Yeah.
What happened at Wingstop?
No, because the pozole was good. I mean, the place that I get it from, they typically have good pozole. Pozole is, by people who don't know, it's like I don't know what to call it. It's like Mexican, like it's a broth. There's
Like
there's
soup.
it's like a soupy broth, and there's like pieces of meat, like chunks of meat in there, and then it has I don't know what the fuck they're called. They're not chick seeds. They're like they're called like homoi or whatever, like homoi.
Ooh,
They're like this big. I don't know, and they're white.
like the size of a marble.
Yeah, and
Listen.
it's really fucking. I love pozole, man. Pozole is like that. Like that should be like the thing that we used to eat when I was a kid, like around holiday season.
Mm.
But now that I'm an adult, a lot of restaurants just serve it over the weekend. And
You're like, it's a holiday somewhere.
It's the weekend. That's the holiday.
It's
for
like I'm
me.
celebrating the end of the work week. That's
Yeah,
your
exactly. And yesterday, I finished work and I was like, man, fuck, I'm gonna give me a pozole. And they give you a lot, and you put like chopped up like cabbage in there, lime,
Ooh.
like oh man. And then the one thing I love doing is I like grabbing like the tortilla chips,
Mm.
crushing them up, and put them in the soup itself. It's
Okay.
like it's good, man. It's really good. It's
I don't know
tasty.
why. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say I like to eat the soup. I like to eat the pozole with my hands. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I was
Yeah.
just like, I like
I
to
just like-
fucking, I just like to pound the shit out of my fucking pozole
Yeah,
with my hands.
I grab all the little the homois or whatever, suck up all the broth off my
That
hands.
sounds
and then eat it.
disgusting. I
And they're like-
apologize.
And then so it's just a fucking mess.
That sounds disgusting. What would you rate it? How was that?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's
It's
really
good.
good.
It's good. Like it's good for takeout or like at a restaurant, but like it doesn't be like homemade, man. Like
Right.
like when my mom used to make, man, that was like the best. That could have just
Mhm.
been nostalgia speaking, but
True.
the way I remember it, like that was like one of the best pozoles I ever had.
Well, because the pozole
Um,
comes with the memory. The memory
with
is
the-
priceless, huh?
Yeah,
Dropping
exactly.
gems in the gruesome twosome.
Exactly. Now
Can't-
I'm gonna talk.
What is it? 2 peas in a pot. What?
Hey,
peas in a
man,
pot.
whoa,
What?
Whoa, hey man, come
Yeah,
on. don't
you're
put-
on this one. You
Yeah.
can't. You're on this
Oh,
one.
you're
You
right.
can't
You're
do
right.
it.
You're
For
right,
right now,
right.
you're on this
Yeah,
team.
Yeah. You're right.
When you're over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
then you can talk that shit. But right now,
Yeah.
2 peas in a pot. What?
Yeah, it's
Playing
all
pot.
about
What?
the gruesome twosome, baby.
This gruesome twosome.
Let me do a quick review of my Wingstop experience.
Okay.
We brought it out. Okay. Earlier this week,
Uh-huh.
I ordered Wingstop.
Right.
And I typically get bone-in,
Okay.
5 mild, 5 lemon pepper.
Okay.
That's what I do. It's kind of like my go-to.
Mhm.
I didn't feel like getting fries this time. I normally get fries.
Whoa.
I know, right?
What's going on?
And also, I stopped getting cheese fries. I used to get cheese fries all the time.
Cheese
And then
fries is top tier.
And I stopped doing that. I just kind of started sticking to the fries and just with the ketchup.
Mhm,
This time
mhm,
around, I'm like, man, I really don't feel fries. I got carrots. Just
mhm.
carrots.
You went the healthy choice. Okay.
Yeah,
some
and then
carrots, man.
and I got the Thousand Island dressing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
How they get all those islands to get together and put that one dress in? That's crazy.
I don't know.
How they
I
did that.
I actually went to the store and bought it because
Oh,
they don't
okay.
they don't offer a Thousand Island dressing at Wingstop.
Damn. So it takes a lot of phone calls to get it going. They didn't got it like
Yeah,
that.
I had a prep. I was prepping.
Mhm.
I had in mind what I
Damn,
wanted.
you for real. You did prep for that Wingstop. You said like
Yeah, I did.
had the napkin like
Exactly. I kind of regret getting the Thousand Island dressing. I should have just stuck to the ranch. 'Cause
Always go with
Thou-
the ranch.
Thousand Island dressing is good. It's tasty, whatever. But like something
Mm-mm.
about like that ranch, especially when you dip it in like your carrots.
Dude, ranch be smacking, boy.
You know.
You can put a ranch on anything. And if anybody says otherwise, you is a bitch.
No, you can't put ranch on everything. That's wrong.
Yes, you can.
That's wrong.
What you can't put ranch on?
Eggs.
I haven't tried that, so I can't say. But I'm gonna try
There you go.
it to spite
Checkmate.
you. To spite you, I'm gonna try it.
All right, give me a list of things that you put ranch on.
Did I put ranch on?
Yes, because you defend ranch so hard.
I put ranch on chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Put it on chicken sandwiches, fries.
That's kind of normal. Fries, that's yeah.
Pizza, I put ranch on
I want to say
pizza.
yuck on that, but I've seen a lot of people do that. So
It is. If you haven't tried it, if you haven't tried putting ranch on a pizza, it is delicious. And if you don't like that, you're a child. You're a little baby. You like sucking on your finger like a baby. I can't think. That's all I've tried up to this point. But and eggs now.
No, I like ranch is alright, I guess.
Ranch is not alright.
I like more like the Chipotle ranch or like the more like spicier ranch.
Oh yeah. That's like top tier. That's top tier.
Way better.
Then there's like the sweet buttermilk one. Those are pretty good. The buttermilk
like
ranch.
Restaurants tend to give you like that spicy ranch when you order like onion rings or stuff like that. Like
it's
pretty good stuff. Yeah.
That like Chipotle ranch is really good.
Yeah. Like that's really good. I can.
All right, well,
I'll fight with you on that battle.
All right, you could be on my side. There's just there's, you know how like there's Greece, and then there's like Athens, Sparta, and these other places. There's ranch in your Chipotle. Your Chipotle ranch.
Yeah.
So you may still be here, but we're still Greece, baby. Hey, I like that. Gruesome Twosome, always dropping gems. PlayingPod what? 2P what?
So let me continue talking about my Wingstop experience. So I was eating I also picked up this eating habit off of Pedro, our friend Pedro.
We eat dick. Got him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where I don't know if he still does it or not, but I saw him do it one time, and I was like, I'm gonna try it out that way. And ever since then, just the way I do it.
Mm-hmm.
When he would like, for example, if you order burger and fries, he would eat the fries first and then eat the burger afterwards. And so then I started doing that with pretty much anything.
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, so like before that, I would just, I'll take a few bites here, kind of.
It's just all inclusive, right?
Right, alternate, kind of have like a conveyor line of just bites, right? But I saw our friend Petra do it. I'm like, I'm gonna try that, and I liked it. So ever since then, that's the way I eat food. So I had my Wingstop. I start with the carrots. I start eating the carrots. Whatever. It was good. And then I moved on to my wings. And then when my wings, what I like to do, especially with Wingstop, I order honey mustard.
Okay.
I like the honey mustard sauce. So
that's good.
So I pour the honey mustard on the hot and lemon pepper wings, and then that's just how I eat them, like whatever, right? So then, I take a bite of the lemon pepper. I'm like, man, that's pretty good lemon pepper. That's some pretty good stuff,
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And this is the way I eat my wings. I eat one from each section at a time.
So you're like lemon pepper, barbecue. I'm assuming. Some other
mild.
Shit. Mild. Okay.
It's lemon pepper mild. This is my go-to.
Okay.
So I start with the lemon pepper. Ooh, delicious.
Why do you eat it like that?
I just inhale the meat. Yeah, I inhale the meat like and just toss the bone out.
Damn, okay. All right. I see you.
Yeah. and then I grab the mild, make sure there's sauce on it.
Right.
Do the same thing, inhale the meat, toss it out.
Right. Okay.
And I took the first bite of the mild, like, this seems kind of off here. I don't know. Right. So I took a few more bites, finished that one. I was like, I'm not 100% sure on this mild. So went back to the lemon pepper. Lemon pepper, delicious. Okay, well, let me see what's going on with mild again. Ate another one. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't feeling that mild.
Something wrong with the mild or something?
Something was wrong with the mild this time around.
What's going on with the mild?
I don't know. It was off. I don't know what they did. I don't know how they cooked it or whatever, but it just didn't taste. It tasted weird. There was something off about it. So I didn't eat the mild. I just ate the lemon pepper.
Some inconsistencies in the mild, like when enough sauce or something, or what's going on?
There was sauce. It just tasted off. There's something about it was off. I don't know. I know. Maybe they used a different bowl to like mix the sauce or something.
They used a different bowl.
Like, I don't know, dude. Like,
the bowl is the problem, not the ingredients or the mixing. The bowl is the problem.
Yeah, the dirty bowl with.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's you're right.
Like with other flavors in there, maybe.
Maybe they spat in it.
Oh yeah, they just spat in it.
Fuck Rafa's mild.
Yeah. Oh, it's this guy again.
Oh, this guy again with the lemon pepper mild. I'll show you mild. Pooey.
By the way, if you look up like on the website, depending on the Wingstop you go to, if they still have it, I would suggest trying it. They have a limited time flavor right now.
Birthday cake?
No, not birthday. Bourbon barbecue.
Oh, son of a bitch! That sounds
the name of it.
delicious.
It's spicy barbecued. It's really good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Really good. That's like that's my special go to. That's like when I see that on the menu, I get that over everything. I
do
really
the fucking
like it. Yeah.
like ooh.
I said ooh like that.
You said bourbon BBQ.
Yeah, I just bust nuts in my pants.
Damn. You said bourbon barbecue.
Yeah. The bourbon barbecue, I give that one an 8 out of 10.
Hey, 8 out of 10 for bourbon barbecue. Shout out to you, Wingstop. Not sponsored, please though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what you do for the next Gruesome Twosome? We should choose. You should choose a pizza place, and I'll choose a pizza place.
I like that. Yo, Gruesome, bro. What the fuck? Gruesome Twosome podcast. PlayingPod. What?
Exactly.
They just become a foodie network, and we just
we're like,
dog, that'd be great. That'd be so cool because like people would be like, oh, you guys should check this spot out in Chicago, and then we come back, our review of this place.
Yes,
or like,
exactly.
Or it's like food on a budget, and then this is our go-to spots. Ooh,
yes.
Hey, GEEKJAR, call us. Huh?
Yeah,
we
dude.
know a couple
Look,
things. Look at us.
You and me have like the most like the diversified list of potential podcasts.
Right. Ours are like all
Ours
over the
are
place.
Everywhere. Yeah.
We're gonna have some good ones.
Like we have a food review podcast. We have
a review.
A super secret fun
We
one.
we have a super secret. Ooh, man, we got some
That
good
one's a
ones
lot
on
of
the
fun.
pipeline. Look at that.
Yeah, and then
What does Alex do?
With Alex, I just have one where we just talk about random shit.
And that's PlayingPod because that's all the fuck y'all do anyway.
Yeah, but like it's without
that's just without me going, oh boy. What do you mean restrictions? You guys do it anyway. What do you mean?
Yeah, but like you don't attack
It's not even a restriction. It's you just don't get lip after. It's like you guys still say the same shit. Like Alex straight said the thing of like I don't want to repeat it, but a certain type of people are gonna do a certain type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember that.
Raper's gonna rape, Rafa. Raper's gonna rape.
Oh,
come on, Joe.
Yeah, that's
I'm trying to run
crazy.
something. I'm trying to run a podcast here. Come on.
No, that one's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but that's what y'all want to do on the PlayingPod, on the P's in the pod.
That. Like, if he says that, I'm gonna have to look at him side.
You're gonna have to leave.
I'm gonna have to kind of I mean, if he says something like that,
would you say you'd be disappointed?
Extremely.
You know who else was disappointed, Rafa? I'm gonna get into the topics.
Okay, I know. I see you.
Let's see. I'm already doing better than Alex. There we go.
Nice.
You know who else is disappointed, Rafa?
Who?
Me in Discord. You know why? Because they are partnering up, not necessarily partnering up, but they taking a minority investment from Sony.
Yeah.
They went with Sony. Damn whores. Sluts. You didn't want to be with Xbox, and look at them now.
I don't want them to be with anybody.
I think it's strictly just an investment. I think they're just like there's no actual news that came out from it. There's just the big news is that Sony is dealing with Discord in a certain way. I think their investment, because I know Discord did say that they wanted to be independent, and honestly, they probably make more money that way anyway. But for you to take Sony's money after disrespecting Xbox in such a look at my shirt. Look at my wrinkly shirt. It's a Xbox. And you come over here and we're using Discord and this is how you treat me. Stupid. I hate
there
you.
Go.
I'm
I use
more
Discord
sound
every
effects.
day.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been using Discord a lot more, playing with Kenny and Hector. But you know what? I might not use you anymore, Discord. I might want to go to what's another What's another
Skype.
voice? I might want to use Skype, a Microsoft company. I might
go.
want to. I don't want to use Skype. I might want to use the
Bill
Xbox.
Gates.
Oh, did you hear that Bill Gates? He got a divorce. Not Bill Gates. Was it Bill Gates? It wasn't Bill Gates. Was it Bill Gates?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
You're
Hold
asking
up.
me like I know.
I think
like,
it was
I don't
Bill
know.
Gates.
I don't-
Yeah, it is Bill Gates. He got a divorce.
Nice.
Yeah. Bill and Melinda Gates divorce will split impact children's inheritance? Who knows? You know who doesn't know? Discord, because they fucking went with Sony, those bastard children.
Assholes.
Who you think? You think Bill Gates out here just like macking on fine women left and right?
Oh, dude. I hold up before we go into that. I figured it out.
Mm,
The reason why Bill Gates here, guys goes.
mm.
Breaking news.
Here we
Breaking
go.
news, guys. Okay. Breaking news. I just my sources just told me this in my earpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Gates is getting divorced because of the failed Microsoft and Discord
Right.
plan that fell through.
He got
because-
so angry.
No, his wife got mad at him.
Oh, she's
Like,
like, you this
could've-
company that you built, this
could've
billion-dollar
get
company.
Discord.
You got Skype. You got Rare. The Xbox is huge, not as big as Sony. That was the ripple first was the fact that Sony was doing better this generation than Xbox was. The PlayStation was doing better.
Yeah.
That's what caused the rift, right? And then when she heard that Discord was lost to Sony, that they were gonna be like, I'm independent, and then she saw that Sony was gonna put their money in the Discord, she's like, you're not even half the man that you think you are. And then she left and took the kids.
Right.
Confirmed.
And like Bill Gates was collecting like the Infinity Stones of like companies.
Wait a minute. He was almost done. He just needed the
It was almost
Discord.
done. He needs the Discord one, but he didn't get
And
it.
then he lost it all. He lost his
He lost-
wife.
yeah.
I mean, he still has all the companies. Like he's still like a billionaire or whatever the hell. But like he lost what's really important: his
Yeah.
wife and children.
Right. Like
Oh
that's
my god,
the wife and children they're the actual gauntlet.
they're the
itself.
real gems. They're the real
Yeah.
gems. And he's all like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bill Gates just sells everything and he's just like, I don't want it anymore. Try to get his wife back. And then she doesn't and then you know what? Plot twist. She leaves Bill Gates for Jeff Bezos. Because Jeff Bezos also got a divorce.
I thought you were gonna say what's the name of that man from Apple?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. I'm like, but
She
he's
leaves
dead.
she leaves Bill Gates for Steve Jobs' corpse.
Yeah.
That's a bigger plot twist, really.
That's honestly that is a bigger
Honestly,
plot twist.
that's a movie. There we go. It's like
Yeah.
her. But
Ooh.
and she dated Ghost. Is there a thing like that? There's a good movie like that, right? Where you date a ghost.
There's a movie called Ghost where the boyfriend dies and comes back as a ghost.
Is that the one where they like sexually make a pot together,
Yes.
like the ceramic? Ooh, that shit gets me erect.
Yeah, that traumatized me when I was a kid.
Why?
I was like, why are they doing that to that pottery?
Like, stop. That's not what it's
Stop.
for.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
what it's for.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
By the
what-
way,
go ahead.
that movie has it's a straight up like sappy, like romantic movie.
It's a
with
love movie.
You know, it's a love movie. But then like the ghosts at the end that take away the bad guy. And it's
Mhm.
very violent at the end too. Also, it's really scary shit. Like it actually did scare me when I was a kid. If you look up the like towards the end,
I don't remember that movie.
because like no, the bad guy. I don't remember who the fuck it was in the movie. I just know
Mhm.
that there's a bad guy in there, and he falls and like he gets stabbed like by glass.
Oh my god.
So like he's like there's like glass sticking out of him, right? And he's like and he's dying, and then like ghosts, like shadow ghosts, come out of nowhere, and they're
Uh-huh.
gonna drag him off to hell. And they're like,
Jesus.
yeah, and there's a bunch of them. They're like, oh, they're like flying around, and they grab him and they're dragging him away, and he's like, save me. Like, it was,
And he's still stabbed with glass, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think they take his soul off the body, and they're dragging his soul off.
Jesus.
And they're taking him to hell, and it scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I'm like, what is this movie?
This is still the same,
It's
ceramic sex movie, right? This is still the same.
Yes.
What a movie! What a film!
Yeah.
What a film! All right,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty tight.
It scared me when I was a kid.
You got scared of a sex ceramic movie? That's insane.
Dude, watch it. Look up the ending for it.
Fine. I don't remember that movie, so I actually do have to watch it. All right, real quick. Keeping in Sony news, they are apparently facing lawsuits. They might be over alleged "quote unquote" monopoly pricing of PlayStation downloads. Did you hear about this, Rafa?
No, what is this?
So a couple of years ago, I think PlayStation made it so that you couldn't buy digital downloads from third-party companies like Amazon and stuff like that. So, for example, Returnal is a new game that came out for PlayStation. If you want to buy Returnal digitally, you have to do it through the PlayStation Store. You have to. You can't do it through Amazon. You can't do anything like that. They're saying there's a big problem, or it can be, because it essentially monopolizes it. Because you can only get the digital download through PlayStation's network, they can up the price of that digital product by, they say, about 175%. And because it's the only place that you can get the digital version of it, they're saying it's essentially a monopoly. Because like some places would, have it cheaper, or, the competitive landscape. But it's like through Sony, you have to pay whatever price it is if you want it digitally. What you think about this? So they're facing a lawsuit. They're facing a lawsuit for that.
That's good, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Trying to keep everybody from buying it from other places.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's been going for a couple years now, I believe. Like,
really?
granted, you can still get like the PlayStation like credits, like the currency, but you would still have to pay the price that PlayStation put on the network. So like, you can get PSN store credit through Amazon and shit like that, but like, if that game is 60, 70, 80 bucks on the PSN network, you still have to get 60, 70, 80 dollars worth of PSN credits no matter where you get it. Like, you're still paying their price.
Right. Like, I haven't bought a game in a long time that I could really think about, where, I mean, like, if I buy a game, it's either, to the Xbox store or whatever digitally, but like, I'm pretty sure I can look it up on Amazon, because I remember, like, back in the day, which they still do to this day. They have like digital, like, bonuses if you pre-order it at different spots or different different stores. I remember, I can't remember which game it was, but if you ordered it at this GameStop, you got this skin. If you ordered at through Amazon or through Walmart, you got this game. And it doesn't matter if it's a physical copy or if it's a digital copy.
It's just if you pre-order it with them,
right? Just as long as you bought it off of whatever store you bought it off, you got a different exclusive offer or skin or whatever the fuck they were giving. So like, that's cool. I'm like, that's fine. You have your options to choose who you want to buy it from, but holding it down like that, like Sony, where you can only buy it from their store, it's bullshit, because it does give them that freedom, saying, you know what, guys, and we're gonna charge an additional $10, an additional $20. What are you gonna do? Buy it from someone else? You can't. You only can buy it from us. Don't play the game then. Fuck off.
And the problem is, I'm looking at a chart right now in the article. It's like, for example, I'm gonna use Marvel's Avengers because that's on the chart here. They have all the other games on here, but Marvel's Avengers one really pissed me off. So through Marvel Avengers, if you were to get Marvel's Avengers through Walmart, it's $29, right? GameStop is selling it for $23. Best Buy's $25. Amazon $25. The average for any non-PlayStation store, it's about $25 for the Avengers game, right? If you were to get it through the PlayStation Store, the Avengers game, the game that we played, is worth $40 through PlayStation Store. Everywhere else is, the average is about $25, which is about right for that game. the game's not as popular as it once was. It drastically dropped in player base. $25 makes sense, whatever. To sell that game for $40, that's a 57% increase. That's disgusting.
And I was gonna say, maybe they're trying to justify it because apparently the Sony has the exclusive content, but I don't even think that content's even out yet. By the way.
No, I don't even. Did Spider-Man even come out yet? I don't even think so. Right?
No, it didn't. I don't think it did.
Like, look at MLB The Show, the 20, MLB The Show 20, which is exclusive to PlayStation. The average cost outside of the PlayStation Store, about $14, $15. Amazon selling it for about $17, Best Buy $20, GameStop $9, Walmart $10. Through the PlayStation Store, it's $20. Like,
it's nah, bro.
Yeah, it's I can see why people could have an issue with it, and it does kind of like get away from the competitive scene, like the overall competitive market that is like, and the fact that because we're in the situation that we are with the virus and everything like that, people are probably going to be more inclined to buy things digitally.
Yeah, of course. People don't want to go out there. People don't want to risk getting sick.
Or like get it through, right? So to fucking be like, ooh boy, you're too scared to go outside. Well, you gotta pay $40 or whatever for Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, it's
nah, family lamb.
Extortion or some shit. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully there is some change there, because man, that's kind of gross. There's probably a bunch of other stuff that I am that I'm missing because we always miss something. Shout out to Griffin. But it does hinder the competition when you start doing stuff like that, and it pushes your fan base away. Because like if I'm just gonna keep harking on Avengers, because that game is not worth $40. That game is not worth $40.
It's not. I was thinking about playing it the other day. I'm like, nah.
I don't even have the urge to play it anymore. Like I don't even. I just look at it and I just get sad.
Yeah.
Because there's just not enough content. There's just not enough content. I don't care if you put Black Panther in it. I don't care if Hawkeye's in it. That's not enough. It's the game's so repetitive as shit.
It does look like they did add more. Like they have what's the name of the Hulk? Like the super smart Hulk that's like evil in the Logan timeline.
The Red Hulk or just
no, not Red Hulk. The old man Hulk. Remember Logan? Remember the Logan comic book?
Where he's older looking?
Yeah, when he's like an old man and he's evil.
But that's still Bruce Banner.
I know, but
they put that skin in there?
No, it's an actual storyline in the game.
And they actually put the storyline in the Avengers game?
Yeah, you play as Hawkeye.
Oh, it's Hawkeye's story. That's why. Because Hawkeye does play a huge part in that story, so they're probably doing something with that.
That's what they're doing. I don't remember the name of that version of the Hulk, but he's in there.
It's just Bruce Banner. It's just old man Hulk.
He has a specific. Yeah, he has a specific name. Yeah, he does.
Comic people tell me, because I don't fucking it.
Dude, just Google it. Google it real quick right now.
I'm just put
Hulk from Logan. Old man Logan.
Let me see.
Hulk.
Old man Logan Hulk. Name? Bruce Banner.
God damn it! There's a name for that Hulk. It's like Manifesto or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, man. It just says the family, the Hulk family, the Hulk gang, and he's just an old man Hulk dude. I'm somebody ill.
He has a name. All right, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it's Bruce. The fuck.
Okay,
Hulk,
yeah, but you know how there's Space Hulk and
that's still Bruce. No, that's not
Red Hulk.
Evil Doer.
It's not Evil Doer.
Look, man, you're over here telling me some bullshit. I'm telling you, his name is just Papa Banner.
Yeah, there you go, Papa Banner.
It's the same shit. No, that's what it says. It's Papa Banner, alias the Hulk, Papa Banner. Yeah, because they're isn't the Hulk gang just a bunch of incest? Because they keep the bloodline. I remember that. They're they're doing that in the Avengers game. Oh, I want to play that. I don't play that.
Yuck. Well, there you go.
No,
Don't
wait, hold
play
up, wait. Let me
Avengers.
pause. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the Hulk. I just think that would be a cool premise for Hawkeye to, not for me to be the Hulk. Okay.
That's
I feel like
sus, bro.
I feel like you are trying to say that, and that's not what I'm trying to say. I want to be very
sus.
clear. All right, well, fuck you. How about that? Let's see. I guess keeping in lawsuit news. Have you seen of the Epic Games and Apple lawsuit that's been going on? Have you seen about that? Okay, well, based on your face, I'm just gonna go with no.
No.
I'm not super versed in it, right? But essentially, what happened, I think, like a couple months ago, if not a year ago, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna get pissed off at this, but Epic Games and Apple are locked. I'm reading it through IGN. I'm gonna read it. Something Alex should do. Got his ass. Epic Games and Apple are locked in a trial over alleged antitrust practices by the iPhone maker that could see the entire App Store ecosystem change depending on the outcome. So essentially what it is that Apple takes 30% of every in-app purchase made through apps available in its App Store. So every time you buy something through, like if you ever buy an app or whatever through Apple, they take a 30% cut. This includes signing up for streaming services like HBO Max, as well as microtransactions or cosmetics items in games, right? So, for example, I think like this came from Fortnite, right? Because I think like purchasing V-Bucks and like purchasing the Battle Pass and all that shit. Before Epic Games circumvented Apple's policies by giving players in-game the choice how to pay things like V-Bucks. So what you could do is buy like whatever the skins and shit with V-Bucks in the game. So like if I didn't want to put my credit card in Apple, I could just buy V-Bucks somewhere else and just pay it through. They're essentially saying that like that's bad, don't fucking do it, and they're just trying to say this like, hey, the way your policies are bullshit. It's still going on right now, like the trial, and we'll get more information when it comes to it. But dude, the actual trial is apparently a clusterfuck because there's a lot of things that Epic and Apple are doing with third-party developers. And apparently a lot of third parties kept calling in like, yo, get that shit off of there, redact that information, get that shit off of there, because a lot of the stuff that deals with this trial is leaking information like future games or future practices or something like that. They can't even have a proper trial because there's so much issues going on with it. I'm gonna keep tabs on it just because I'm not super versed in it. I'm
sounds
sure
hella interesting.
it's well, you're falling asleep on it, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm
But
not.
shut up. Anyway, it's like it's super complicated, and apparently like they're not the only company to like take a cut from to take a cut when purchasing stuff through the store. Like I think Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, they all do it. If someone could fill me in on why it's such a big deal with Apple, I think because like there is no other option. Like they shut down Fortnite because they were like, with Fortnite you could just buy shit with V-Bucks, right? Like if I go to the store and buy V-Bucks, then I can buy shit with Apple. I think Apple's like, nah fam, you gotta buy it through us. Not too familiar with the shits, but
That's so unfair. Like, again, like trying to force the consumer to do a certain thing, you know, just like how Sony's trying to force us to buy games through them. Now Apple's here trying to do the same shit with this. Like, bro, if they find a different way to buy, to get their V-Bucks, bro, let them do it their fucking way, man. Like, stop being assholes.
it's like trying to funnel them in to do the thing that they want to do. Like,
Yeah.
no, you got to do it our way. Like, fuck whatever you do. You're trying to do it our way. Like, the whole thing with, like, the EA does this a lot with their practices. And, dude, I was so sad that I got sick last week because I knew when I saw the article about EA and the way that they've been handling FIFA's My Team mode. I was like, shit. Like, I ain't got shit to say about this. That's just shiesty if it's true. But it reminds me a lot of that. And just like the fact that they're like, nope, you got to do it our way. You got to do it our way. You have to do it this way. You have to pay money the way we do it. There's just, it really opens your eyes to like all of the shady business practices that just the gaming community has.
Right. And the best way to protest this or counteract this is just not use their service and not buy,
Yeah,
not
boycott
buy
it.
to it, boycott it,
Boycott it.
or buy gift cards or something. Like go around it. Because it's bullshit. They need to learn that's not fucking cool. You can't force them to do like that. Like it's not cool. It's just it looks bad. It's bad PR. Like it's not cool shit. It's not cool shit at all.
Yeah, this trial seems to be kind of clusterfucky too. Like again, they're third party companies. Like literally, they would have evidence, and they'd be like, "Do not show that evidence because somewhere in that has something to do with us." And like things that aren't announced yet, projects that aren't announced yet, things that are we're keeping hush hush. So like it just shows you there's a lot of sketchiness that goes on in the gaming community that we've just been cool with for all these fucking years, which is pretty shiesty.
I mean, the thing is that
shiesty.
you don't. I mean, I don't go out there looking for it. It's just I just want to have a good time with the things that I'm doing. I'm not out there trying to see, well, what's Apple up to, what's Sony up to,
right?
On the what kind of fuckery are they up to? It's just it sucks when you find out about stuff like this.
And that's the problem. Like we as the consumer have to be a little more conscious about it, because it's like, hey, you might be getting dicked on by the company that you're supporting inadvertently because you're not looking for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the Sony thing with them upcharging their prices. If you're just someone who buys with Sony and get digital shit through Sony, you probably didn't notice the upcharge, or maybe you have. And like you're still cool with it because that's the only way to do it. It's like playing 2K, like the 2K games, knowing the game is predatory and bullshit and still playing it. That's exactly what it's like.
Sounds like Paul to me.
I wasn't gonna name names, but you could do that. That's cool, man.
Okay. We did it last time. We called out Paul too.
I know. I heard the podcast. Hearing the podcast as like just a random person, I was like, hey, why can't y'all talk like this when I'm here? Y'all had like conversations. I was like, why can't y'all just do that when I'm here?
It's different. It's
I don't try to be the censored guy. Y'all do it to me.
It's just like, dude, I don't know. It's that temptation to like get you riled up.
You guys are bastards, is what it is.
It's like, you see some Jimmies and you just want to rustle them.
That is the most disgusting way to describe what you just. You said, there's some Jimmies.
Them Jimmies.
I kind of want to rustle them.
I want to rustle them Jimmies.
Oh, he's got some Jimmies.
Yeah.
Let me rustle. Another piece of. Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just like, for example, back in the day when I was a youngster,
you were a young warthog.
I used to, young warthog. I used to go around and bother my brother because I know he'll get mad at me and rile him up and get a reaction out of him.
I still do that to Alex.
Right. So like that's the same thing. Like I know
got my taggy back. All right.
I know that I'm gonna get a reaction out of you. So I would say something crazy.
Look at here. I'm just trying to make sure that we go up, but then y'all like to speak, and then you want us to go down. Like I don't know what you want me to. I don't know what you want me to do. Because you guys are bastardos.
You know what you should do? We should just stop the podcast right here and watch Up, the music video by Cardi B.
What the fuck? I thought I was with you because I thought it was Up the movie.
Nope.
Like Up the Disney and Pixar movie. I was like, okay, I haven't seen Up in a hot minute, but no, you want to see the Cardi. You want to stop the podcast to watch like a 3-minute music video?
Yeah. She's like, up. If
it's up, then it's stuck. Speaking of up, you know what's up and stuck, Rafa? Call of Duty. Call of Duty's up and stuck.
What?
Activision wants all of its biggest franchises to be like Call of Duty. I thought when I first read this article that meant that they all want to be first-person shooters. But it seems like what it is that they want... Because Call of Duty has the mobile service. They have the mobile game. They have, obviously, Cold War, all the shit, and now Warzone. Right?
Yep.
That's the three. I think that they're like that what is it? That business practice of having the free to play the actual standalone games and the mobile game, they're like, we should do these with all the games. So imagine a free-to-play Crash Bandicoot, right? Mobile game Crash Bandicoot, which exists. That's actually a game.
Wait, what? There's a Crash Bandicoot mobile game?
It's like Subway Surfer or some shit. Yeah. They have a Crash Bandicoot mobile game, and then like the prime time. Ooh, they should do Crash Bandicoot Battle Royale. That's what they should do.
Say that.
Crash Bandicoot Battle Royale, the mainstream games, the mobile game. Diablo already has the mobile game coming out, right? The Diablo mainline games, and then Diablo Battle Royale. Right? What else?
Yeah.
What else they got? What other Activision games?
I was gonna say Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty the games, mobile game, Battle Royale. Let's do that.
Let's see, Activision. Ooh, John, listen here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
A Tony Hawk.
Hey.
Was it Pro Skater?
Yeah.
So it's a battle royale where you have to skateboard everywhere, and like,
is it like a trick attack, or is it like?
Trying to think how would it be? Like, how would you get knocked down?
Oh, you know how you can run into other players and knock them off their board to stop their.
Yeah.
That's it. You literally just knock other players off their board.
Or it could be like kind of implement like the point system. So like the more points you have, the faster you recover. You know,
the faster you recover.
So like if they knock you off your board, you know. So the game starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and 49 other radical dudes out there.
I was gonna say zesty guys.
Yes, zesty guys.
Some zesty dudes.
Some zesty guys out there just tearing up the pavement, right? You know, going X Games mode, you know, doing all that stuff, right? So you're racking up points because there's a point system in Tony Hawk or in skate, whatever skateboarding game, right?
Well, it's just a point system, yeah.
And let's say they knock you down, it costs you points to get back up, right? So like the more points you have, right, the faster you can get up. So that's like in a sense the way you're down. So like the circle is closing in on you, right? So you need your points to get up, but if you don't have enough points, you get up slower, or you can't get up at all, and that's how you die.
What if the circle, quote unquote, is like you have 2 to 3 minutes to hit a certain minimum score? So, like for example, you have 3 minutes. You have to hit 50,000 points in 3 minutes. If you hit under 50,000, then you're kicked out the game. Then it's like, okay, the next one, 75,000 points or like 100,000 points. You have to get to 100,000 points in 2 minutes. If you can't do it, you're the fuck out of here, right? Mm-hmm. And then the 1v1 could be like a ludicrous amount of points. And you know how like this timer doesn't stop if you stuck doing manuals? You know what I'm saying? Because you're still accumulating points. Right. So imagine just two dudes just like manualing it up or whatever the fuck. And then like one of them falls. And because the last dude's gone, he just wins. Okay. Right? Okay. See? Right? Okay, Activision. I see what you're doing. And then Overwatch goes Battle Royale too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was going to say, or they just bring back the Skate. Was it Skate 2 or Skate 3 multiplayer? Where they had like a skate mode. A horse mode, remember that?
Oh, you're right. Oh, I fucking love that horse mode where you have to like copy the trick, right?
Yeah, you have to do the trick. Yeah.
Oh, it's horse. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, a 50-player horse sounds fucking disgusting.
I don't even know how that even would work.
Like someone grinds kickflips. Someone grinds kickflips manual. That you have to like imagine having to keep track of 50 50 fucking different tricks.
Dude, it's impossible.
Activision
unless they divide it up, like now we're getting really complicated here. Unless they divide the map into like counties, right? So like there's one big ass map, right? And then let's say there's 3 quote unquote counties, right? Like smaller parts of the map, like the map is divided into three parts. Let's just say into three parts.
Mm-hmm.
So in one part, so let's say it's 75 people, right? In the game mode, just to kind of keep it easier. So each part of the map is 25, 25, 25. There's 25 people in each section, right? And that one section, they're playing horse. Everybody's playing horse in each section, and whoever wins that goes on to the final round, which is the number one of each county going against each other.
I see what you're saying.
So it's the top three at the end.
Okay. That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like a tournament-based horse mode. Right, you have like 5, 10, 15 people. Or like 5 5s. Right? And then the winner of each fight. I like that. Activision, call us. Call the Gruesome Twosome. We got it on live.
We got all the ideas.
We got it on live. We got food reviews. We got cool ideas for your video games.
By the way, John, I forgot to bring up, we also have the bad movie review podcast.
And the bad movie review podcast. Look at us go.
Give me your wallet. John, we have so many podcasts.
We're diverse as fuck, boy. Yeah. We out here. Alex, who? PlayingPod.
Alex just likes to talk about a bunch of fuck shit in video games.
Alex just likes to say outlandish things that make me sad, and that's it. That's all he likes to do.
I still can't get over the thing you said about that dear person.
You do stay bringing that up. You do stay bringing up that fucking deer thing. That was months ago.
What are you talking about, dude? It hurt. It traumatized me so much. I remember it like if it was yesterday.
I remember the rage I had when he said it. I was just like, the fact that you think your logic is right, I think made me even more angry. He's like, well, if that's what they think they are, like, that's not at all okay. None of that is okay. Oh my god, that shit was disgusting. Like, I'm getting mad thinking about it again. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it.
Don't get riled up.
Yeah, because I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm gonna call Alex after this. I'm gonna get pissed off.
Yeah.
I think like the last thing that we have is that The Rock is gonna fight Scorpion in a new movie. I think that's the last thing we have. Scorpion, yeah.
Like an actual scorpion? Like he's gonna fight?
No, not the Scorpion. The Scorpion King is gonna fight Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Did you hear about that?
Oh, so The Rock is going to be in the new Mortal Kombat movie?
No. Black Adam is going to be in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
What?
That's not it at all. At Warner Brothers, there's rumors going around that Warner Brothers wants to make a MK versus DC movie. A spin-off, like an actual spin-off movie. Mortal Kombat 2, the sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, is rumored to already been confirmed. It's rumored by the same person who leaked the fact that the Snyder Cut's coming to the HBO Max even before. So they're saying that the Black Adam movie might be the bridge that connects the Mortal Kombat franchise to the DC franchise.
That would be crazy.
That sounds fucking stupid to me.
That would be crazy. That is some Fast and the Furious type level of insanity.
That's exactly what that is. That is some Vin Diesel going to space for some reason because Paul Walker's dead for some reason. That's the fuck that is. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I kind of want to see it just to see how it turns out. Like, what do they do in it? You know,
you're gonna have the same problem that we had with the game. The whatever the fuck is going on with the DCEU is not gonna tie well with whatever the fuck is going on in Mortal Kombat. It's gonna be the exact same problem. You either gotta bring the DC to the MK or don't do it at all. If Zack Snyder's Justice League, if the Snyderverse was a thing, then it'd be okay because the Snyderverse was violent for no fucking reason.
There's not going to be a part 2, right? Oh, for the Zack
for the Snyderverse, Warner Bros. They said they have no plans to do any of that. Even though it's still trending on Twitter, they're actually moving forward with. They're saying the next Superman is going to be a black Superman. So they're moving forward with that. I don't care if they do a Black Superman or whatever like that. Like there is comics with that. I'm just like, why would you not capitalize on the popularity and people literally asking for the Snyderverse? Like, why would you not? And I just think they hate Zack Snyder because he got a big dick. They just hate Zack Snyder. I think they hate Zack Snyder.
I don't know. Maybe because it goes against what they wanted to, like their plans or whatever.
But that was their plan. The Snyderverse was their plan.
Yeah, but then they brought in Jess Whedings and
Joss Wheaties.
They brought in the Wheaties guy.
They got the Wheaties man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Everything that Warner Bros. Do right now is like, no, sir. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with I don't know what they're gonna do with the Justice League. I don't know what they're doing with the DC.
By the way, do you know who Elvis the Alien is? He's a YouTuber.
How the fuck would I know? Hold on, I'm looking.
Okay.
Elvis.
You might have seen him. He has a really cool clothing brand.
Elvis the Alien. No, I just see Nick Cage. I see a lot of Nick Cage when I look this up. Who's Elvis the Alien?
Yeah, the Nick Cage thing is a kind of a meme in his channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of Nick Cage.
He reviews a lot of Nick Cage movies, and like he has a cutout of him.
Many.
Yeah. Anyways, the reason why I brought up Elvis Alien, the YouTuber, is because he recently, I think it was just a day or two ago, he put out a video of him talking about the Justice League, the Snyder cut, and he said it was. Yeah, he said it was okay. He said it wasn't as great as what people think.
Did he think it was better than the Whedon cut?
Yes, he did.
Then that's all I care about.
Yeah, but then he breaks it down like things that he feels it was wrong, things that feels like was made right, things like that. And he overall said like the movie's a meh, but like he was saying like people give it too much praise, like it's like this amazing movie or whatever, like it's not that great. That's what
I wonder how it would have been received if we got it when it was supposed to come out. I wonder if people would be, it's still meh. Like if it would be as meh or something like that.
That's what he was saying, is that like the only reason people are like, well, to him is meh. But he's saying like the reason why people are loving it, like loving the hell out of this movie, is because I mean your first go around was with the Wheaties guy. And that was a piece of dog shit, according to everybody. So it's like your expectations are so low that it's really easy just to for him to kind of jump over it, because like you saw that piece of dog shit, and now here's this 4-hour film from this guy who I think knocks out of the park. So like he could have just went for like a double, right? And
true.
And still would have gotten a lot of praise. That's pretty much what he was saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, because especially his movies, especially his DC movies, haven't been getting a lot of love when they came out. So I'm pretty sure it would have also been meh when it came out. Man, I would be okay. Like Henry Cavill punching Scorpion in the face does sound cool.
It sounds cool.
But if they're not, or like Ben Affleck fighting Sub-Zero, that sounds cool. But that's not gonna happen because
like it's if it is something they have planned, it's way too early. They barely put out the first Mortal Kombat movie. They're barely getting that going. It's already rumored that the second one is already greenlit and ready to go. Like we might hear news of it too, which I mean, like obviously, yeah, Warner Brothers is money hungry, so like they see that Mortal Kombat was number 1 in the box office when it came out. I think it's like the second. I could see them being like, "Oh yeah, shit! Like, look how good it did. Like, okay, let's greenlight it for the second one." But like, to start a whole thing with a whole another IP. They're gonna fuck it up. Like they fucked up the DC.
The DCEU. Yeah. That's my big worry too, because they're like, the fact that these rumors are even circulating right now. That means there had to have been a conversation somewhere.
Someone said something.
Right? There had to have been a conversation in Warner Bros. Where they're like, hey, there was the MK versus DC game. We can make the movie. And it's like, Right, but that was the worst MK game. Don't do it. And also,
Was it really the worst?
That one was probably I think
Is
it
it-
was mediocrely reviewed.
Is it worse than Armageddon?
I think it's worse. I think it's worse than Armageddon. Only because it's not Mortal Kombat. They couldn't do the fatalities. The heroes couldn't do the fatalities, and you couldn't kill the bad guys. Like the heroes couldn't do. The heroes could only do brutalities, and they like really toned down the fatalities for the MK people. So like it wasn't even a Mortal Kombat game. Although it was the beginning of the way that they do the cinematics for the campaign. You know how like the MK games got like really, really good cinematics after the fact?
Yeah.
That's where it came from. MK versus DC was like the start of it. But like, I don't want to see the movie. It sounds cool on paper because it's like, ooh, Goku fighting Superman. That sounds fun. But like, I don't want to see a fucking movie about it.
True. I would not want to see
that
Goku
doesn't
versus
make any
Superman.
sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Goku vs Superman, it's too much overpoweredness.
And any of the Justice League fighting a Mortal Kombat character, on paper that sounds cool. That's like like a conversation with your friends, like Sub-Zero would body this person. But like nowhere did I want to fucking play that or see a movie about that. Like, what the fuck is that movie gonna be? If they do
I
it.
don't even know, dude. Like how I don't even. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like I don't even know how that would work. That's why I kind of want to see it, just to see like how would they even try to pull it off.
You're gonna see the destruction and fucking just overall dumpster fire cancellation of both the DC franchise and the Mortal Kombat franchise. Like both of them are gonna implode and they're gonna have to restart again because that's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna work.
Yeah,
I don't do it.
Maybe it's Pandora's box. We just have to leave it closed.
That is exactly like sometimes some questions are should be left unanswered. Just don't answer that. It's like just let that be an opinion for the fans or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
and that's it. We don't enjoy the fact that your DC EU is doing good because of Zack Snyder. Enjoy that Mortal Kombat's doing good. Just leave them alone. Not everything needs to be a multiverse. You don't need to have a multiverse for everything. Just leave it. Just don't touch it. Just leave it alone.
No, you're right. I was gonna try.
No.
I was trying to try to. Say
There is no devil's advocate. No, it's not gonna work. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
I do like having my universes of my favorite characters though.
Do you want? Let's see. Do you want the Avengers to fight Darth Vader?
No, no, I don't really care for that because I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so I don't really give. Hey, by the way, I know you're really into the Clone Wars. I saw that there's a new
yes,
the Bad Batch.
Yeah, boy, I saw both episodes.
Is it good?
It's really good. Spoiler alert. It's essentially the Mandalorian, but animated and Clone Wars. Like, I don't know if anybody cares about the Star Wars or don't. It doesn't matter. But the Bad Batch essentially is during the Clone Wars, there was a group of enhanced, kind of like botched, I believe, set of clones that are essentially mutated or enhanced. So like some of them, one of them is like really, really strong, like has superhuman strength. One of them is like a really good marksman. One of them is incredibly smart. And one of them is like his senses are heightened. Because they're so different, they're considered the Bad Batch. And they're like a special rogue squad of clones that go on these crazy missions because they can. So it follows them in it post episode 3. So like what happens with Order 66 and all the Jedis die, it literally takes place like as it's happening to right afterwards, and how the Bad Batch has to deal with it. There's a lot of stuff in there as to why Order 66 happened with Clone Wars. Like they explain a lot. It's really good if you like Star Wars. Maybe Rafa, you'll like it because they explain a decent amount. Like you don't have to watch the Clone Wars show.
that was gonna be my question for you. Like, do I have to watch the Clone Wars, even though I hear it's a really good show?
It's fantastic. It's
You
fantastic.
know,
Um.
do I have to start from the beginning to really
Uh.
enjoy it? Because I like the idea of this band of misfits,
mhm.
outcast guys, having to do their own thing.
You don't necessarily have to watch Clone Wars because they do a good job of explaining some of the shit that they already explained in Clone Wars. So like the reason why Order 66 happens, even though like any person would be like, why did the clones just turn on the Jedi even though they've been fighting with them for years? There's a reason for it if you haven't watched it. Bad Batch does re-explain it.
Okay.
And they explain why they aren't a part of it. Because like there's a specific reason. It's decent so far, but
is it? I'm just gonna guess here. Is it like the Winter Soldier type thing?
Close. You're
Okay.
close. It's very yes, essentially like it, but more in line with that's how they were made, as they were created, but essentially the same thing. You're on the money with it. But they go into it. They go into it. It's giving me hella Mandalorian vibes, which just making me think that like the only way Star Wars works now is if you have like this ragtag group or person that's definitely not a father figure become a father figure.
Yeah.
Because it's the same shit. It's the same shit. I like it because I enjoy the Bad Batch and their personalities, but it's the same shit. Have you seen The Mandalorian, Rafa? Have you actually watched The Mandalorian?
I watched it up to the point where did I watch it up to the point? He went to go talk to some lady and like the place was shut down. Like it was like a town. It was like really dark. No wait, is that am I getting that confused with something else? So the one thing I remember like vividly is when he got jacked by the little dudes.
That's like the second episode. You just that's like the
All
whole
right.
second.
There you go.
So no, I guess would be the answer to
Yeah.
You should. It's actually really good.
I know, like I know it's a really good show. I just haven't. I've been watching The Simpsons on Disney.
Holy
Plus.
shit! What?
I'm on.
Holy shit!
I'm on season 11. So I'm working my way through The Simpsons.
Holy shit! I should watch that show, but I'm watching The Simpsons instead.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy because like I used to watch The Simpsons when I was a kid all the time. Like that was like my show. You know, my cousin showed me that show when I was younger or whatever. So like I loved that show so much when I was a kid. I knew the times when it was gonna air. You know, so
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh, it's 5 p.m. Half an hour to the next Simpsons episode or whatever. Like I knew what channel was going to be on at what time, if they're showing reruns, on a different channel. Like I knew
Jesus.
for whatever reason I had that information. I and I was just there ready to watch as much Simpsons as I can get.
It's not even all that.
I love the Simpsons. It's like it's part of my childhood.
Family Guy's better.
Family Guy is not better.
Family Guy's
and
way better.
And going back watching it, like and going through the seasons, I'm like, oh, I remember this episode. I remember this episode, and like laughing and having a good time. I'm getting into like season 10, season 11 are hitting like some crazy parts of my brain, like nostalgia parts of my brain.
It's like those are the ones that you remember the most, right? Like,
yeah, because like they're saying a certain line, and I just start saying the line with them. Like I know the words they're saying.
You're just over here like Nemo.
Yes, yeah. And like. Or like they sing us like sometimes they sing or just whatever. It's The Simpsons, right? And then like it's like I feel like I heard it before, word for word. Like it's just like I was just like whoa, like deja vu feeling. Like it's crazy experiencing a show that like I watched so much as a kid, and going back to it watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun, and I used when I was a kid I used to laugh my ass off watching it, but watching now as an adult, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get when I was a kid, which I appreciate more now as an adult. It's really funny stuff. Also, we should watch The Simpsons when we do that one specific super secret podcast
Oh, okay.
because I've done that while watching The Simpsons,
Uh-huh.
and
It's just a blast.
it is.
Oh,
Dude,
we can
it's
do that.
So funny, dude. I remember there was one specific episode. Homer just did like just like not a yell, but he made a noise or like a reaction to something. I
Mhm.
spent the rest of the episode laughing to that. I didn't even watch the episode. I was just laughing at that one thing. Like, it's a good
Hey
time.
man, I'm excited for these podcasts that we have. We have to talk to Alex about this because I'm super down for the Gruesome Twosome food podcast.
Food review, yeah.
Gruesome foods, no, just Gruesome Twosome.
Yeah.
The super secret podcast that we're coming up with, the bad movies podcast.
The bad movie. I want to do that one really badly, man. I really want to do the bad movie ones because there's so many. Like, I want to watch that couch one you're talking about.
Oh, don't. It's just not good.
Yeah,
Like,
but but like if I get mad,
yeah, we could talk about it on there.
You know, when like I feel like I feel like I hit like my peak of excellence of podcasting.
Peak of excellence when you're upset.
When something gets me really fucking hyped.
Yeah.
Either happy or mad, and most of the time it's when I'm mad. And
it's mostly when you're upset.
When I'm losing my shit over a show or a movie.
Oh man,
that really got me mad.
That one, that'll do it. That one right there, it'll do it. It's not like I don't remember. I was telling this to Alex. I don't remember 99% of the movie because it was so bad, but I know that I didn't like it. I don't remember anything specifically about the movie. I just remember that I did not enjoy myself when I was watching it. When I was watching it, like it's not good at all. But
oh shit, like that, or like again, we could do like a thing where, because Nick Cage has a lot of crazy shit out there,
Ooh.
like the Freddy Fazbear.
I want to see that movie, man.
We talked about it before. Like
I want to see that movie.
Like that. We could just say fuck Alex and do The Room.
See, that's my biggest thing. My biggest excitement is we don't even have to do Does It Hold Up on it. It just perfectly fits in the bad movie review ones.
Yeah, it does.
And it's a no-brainer.
And I'm ready to watch The Room again. Like
I'm so excited.
So ready to watch it again. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's something you need to watch? A TV show, just like circling back, that I know you watched because you said it on the Bento Box cast. Shout out to you guys. Make sure to watch it every Tuesday.
Yes.
Anyway,
every Tuesday. Every Tuesday is normally release date.
Castlevania.
I watched the first episode. I liked it.
I heard that you liked it. I'm getting Sally into it right now. When I was sick, I watched the whole thing, like all 3 seasons, and the 4th season's supposed to come out next week, I think.
Okay.
It's really good. If you're looking for a piece of gaming content that is in film or TV, Castlevania is top tier. It is god tier. It is so good. It's hyper stylized, super violent. The story is great. The voice acting's fantastic.
That's what I love about this, man. Just a really quick recap for those people who are listening who didn't hear my take on it on the Bento Boxcast. The thing that I loved about the most of episode 1 was Dracula, which is considered considered the bad guy, of the show. I love his. Like he's the bad guy, and yes, he wants to kill humans, all in general. But like, I don't say I agree with him, but like I could see why he wants to. Like he in a sense is justified in his actions in a weird way, because like Dracula was just kind of hanging out doing his own thing, right? And this lady comes out of nowhere, she's like, "Hey, yo, Dracula, show me how to fucking do science, homie. You can have this coochie as much as you want." And
she was like, and she straight told him, like, people are different now. They're not so judgmental.
They're not monsters.
They're
not gonna come after you. They don't fucking care, bro.
Right. It's like maybe you should hang out with the people every once in a while to get it. He's like, word.
She's like, go travel like a human being Stop being an asshole and flying around like a bat.
And he's
And
like, okay.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
does it.
He leaves, right?
Falls in love with the woman, teaches her
Right.
science.
Right. So they're like in love or whatever. And then later on, the town people, because they're ignorant, stupid idiots who follow the church and don't think for themselves, they're like, oh, they witches be up in here. And main witch is the science bitch. So they grab her and they literally burn her at the stake, at the stake, right?
Yeah,
Stake,
at the stake, yeah.
And then as she is being burned alive, Dracula comes home and he's like, hey, yo, where my fine piece of woman at? And
where this booty I coming back to?
Where's my booty at? And then he finds he finds out that his booty, his woman's,
it's crispy.
Is being burned at the stake. So then he shows up and he's all like, all right, y'all fuck with the wrong person. I left you guys alone. I stopped killing you guys, but you guys can't leave me alone. So because you killed the one thing I treasured more than anything in this world, I'm gonna fucking murder all of y'all's. And he tells the town people, he's like, you guys have 1 year. I'm giving you 1 whole year, 12 months, 365 days to get the fuck out of here, out of this fucking country, or I'm gonna kill you alls. And then the town people were like, oh my god, that's scary. And like an hour they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's just hang out at the town. He ain't gonna do shit.
Literally, yo, this is the one thing I'm like, yo, literal hellfire rain from the sky.
Right, dude, legit, like there's a giant like fire, like his face came out of the fire where his woman died, and literally the priest there who orchestrated the whole thing was like, oh my god, it's Satan is talking to us right now. Stay tough, my fellow churchgoers.
Right.
And then I would have been like, yo, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Hey, this is not part of God's plan at all. Like, I'm out here.
If it's Dracula or it's Satan, it could be fucking Santa Claus himself. I see a fucking face made out of fire warning me about how they're gonna fucking kill me. I'm out of that bitch. I'm out of here.
Santa Claus coming out the flames, talking about you got 1 year to vacate, or I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's Santa Claus, and then makes it rain hellfire. I'd be like, word, this place ain't worth it, and then I'm gonna leave. Like, you can, the church can still exist in other countries. You don't have to.
I would have been like, I'm like, yo, Dracula, my bad, we killed you, girl, and then I would leave. That's it.
But no, they celebrated it.
So so they stuck around for 1 year, right? Literally 1 year to the date. They're like, you know what? Let's celebrate that one time we burned that one girl. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
They say, well, it's been 365. it's the devil ain't here.
Yeah, where he at?
We
like,
called his bluff. Like,
exactly. Like, instead of like they just start talking shit, So then, like they had like the high bishop there, like everybody was just having a good time, being ignorant, and then Dracula says, "Tick-tock, motherfuckers, time is up." And then,
well, just the counter. It looks like it's been 1 year.
Yeah, like I picture Dracula just sitting in his castle, just with a stopwatch, like staring at the like it's time.
Yeah.
So Dracula shows up and like in the sky, and he's like, all right, y'all, I gave you 1 year. You guys didn't take me seriously. You guys are here fucking around and even celebrating my one true love's death. Well, check this shit out. And he summoned a bunch of fucking like bat demon things,
baby fetus babies raining blood from the sky.
Murdered I have not seen such animated gore and violence since Afro Samurai or some shit. Like, it was crazy violent, and I was happy. I was like, fuck these people. They deserve to fucking die.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dracula. Go kill everybody.
To Dracula.
I'm as of right now, I only seen one episode. As of right now, I'm on Dracula's camp right now. I know at the end of the episode they introduce what's his name?
Trevor Belmont,
who's going to be the good guy, right? That's who you play as in the Castlevania games. But as of right now, Dracula, do your thing, my man. I support you all the way. Kill all them damn honkies. They all deserve it.
Honkies.
They should have
These
left
damn colonizers. Get them out of here.
Right. They should have left your woman alone. She wasn't doing nothing but, trying to save them and heal them up. Now she dead. Fuck them. Fuck the human race.
Oh man, you're gonna like it. The show gets crazy. They introduce crazy people, more vampires, crazy shit. This is the final season. Like the show ends after the season.
Ends on this one? Okay.
So I'm really excited to see how it all comes together, especially after the way that season 3 ended. I don't want to go into it because if you're gonna watch it, I don't want to spoil it. And
No, don't.
And even season 3 is so crazy and like some of the craziest shit I've ever seen that I couldn't even properly explain it to you. Cause it is really good. Best piece of video game content in non-video game form would be that. It is chef kiss. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else out there? I can't really think of
any like
another
TV show or
adaptation of a video game into a TV show or a movie that's like really good, as enjoyable as that was. The only thing I can think about is the Sonic movie, and that kind of. And that's not. It's
enjoyable for the wrong reasons.
I like the Sonic movie, but I overpraise it for the memes.
Yeah,
it's fun. Jim Carrey was the best thing in that movie, but like having Sonic as the bar you have to jump over. It's not that high up. It's not that high up. You know?
Castlevania reigns supreme. Castlevania reigns supreme over all things.
Like the best one.
And you know what? Fuck making movies. TV shows are just like getting more and more popular. Make TV shows out these games. You know what I'm saying? Make some more animated TV shows.
Really cool. I could just because I'm just a fanboy, and I always end up bringing up this game in one way or another.
I have a feeling you already know what it is, but go ahead.
What is it? Go ahead.
BioShock.
No, that's not what I was going to say, but BioShock would be a really, really cool story to tell. Especially at the point where everything starts to break down.
Yeah.
That would be a really cool way to see the insight of how everything
like a
apart.
prequel to Rapture becoming the way it is and like if they do it in anime, like if the same studio that did Castlevania did a prequel to BioShock and continue that one, oh boy, that would be fantastic. Oh boy, yo, Netflix, cough up the dough, do the thing. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of
like a prequel, like the year where the Civil War happened, where everything started to fall apart. Like you get an insight of that. Like someone who, it could be someone who's on Fontaine's side of things, who's starting to question Fontaine himself or whatever. And you can start to see how plasmids are starting to like devolve people into like monstrosities. It's so good.
Literally the fall of Rapture could be like literally the exact same as when Dracula came and destroyed everybody. Like I just imagined the graphic horror, like the dark tones of everything. Oh my god, that would be so good. We need to stop trying to make live action adaptations and just adapt them
and just in animation
and just animate them. You can and you can make it hyper stylized and still be true to what the franchise is. Right. I think it'd be great. Like maybe we should stop gearing away from live action, even though like some I think would be great. Like Last of Us live action I think would work better than animated.
Sounds cool, yeah.
But like things like BioShock, more fantasy things, I think would feel fantastic if they just did an animated show. Like start going out the box with these things, you know.
And the game that I was gonna say was gonna be Gears. Something with Gears.
Ooh, a Gears animated show would be pretty cool.
Maybe in the same vein as like the Clone Wars or Bad Batch. Have a
3D animated like that?
No. I'm just saying the kind of storyline, where just you follow a certain group of soldiers.
Right.
I was gonna say a ragtag team of soldiers, but honestly, all the cogs,
all the cogs are ragtag.
They're all ragtag, yeah. But like, I don't know, like maybe
like in Gears Tactics, because you don't really follow the squad.
Yeah, like a Gears Tactics type of thing, where like it doesn't have to be the main guys like Marcus or whatever. It just could be like maybe Immersion Day, where everything went to shit. Like
I was thinking that too.
We're following the early events of what Gears happened to become,
or like
Or the Pendulum Wars or some shit. I don't know.
Like imagine like a civilian's take on what happened during E-Day and shit like that, like having to run around and like survive that shit. I'd be interested in that.
like or someone that's part of the COG. I don't know. They're called the COG, right? Like,
The
I don't
cog,
know.
yeah.
But they're not a soldier. They're like someone that actually works like in the back, like
Right. Who
communications,
for some reason has to be on the front lines to see the shit or something like that, like a medic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or like someone who's like part of like I don't know, like an administrator. I don't know. Someone's just like they're there, but they're not a soldier, and but they have to be there. That'd be cool.
Come on now, let's get some things going. Let's adapt. Let's start adapting.
Yeah.
That'd be a good conversation. That's a good conversation. I think we're good. I think that's good, right? Yeah, I think that's a good way to end the pod right there. End the pod.
Anything else we want to bring up?
I'm just more excited about doing the food podcast.
The food podcast.
Yeah, I'm just excited to do that.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for us to do the bad movie.
Yeah.
Ones, and then our super secret one. That one's gonna be hilarious. Excuse me. That one's gonna be funny.
I'm excited.
Actually, John, I do have a specific topic I want to bring up. I saved it towards the end. Okay. It is top 10 reasons why Alex is a doo-doo head.
Hey, welcome to the top 10 reasons why Alex is a doo-doo head. Go ahead, Rafa. Kick us off. Why is Alex a doo-doo head?
Reason number one, or number one, he a doo-doo head.
Right. All right. Already starting off strong. Alex is a doo-doo head because he's a doo-doo head. All right. All right, let's go. Number two,
I have sources tell me that he's in fact a doo-doo head.
Okay, he's a doo-doo head for sure, confirmed by the masses.
By the sources. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Part 3. I was gonna say part 3. 3. He doesn't want to watch The Room, so that's
true.
Dead giveaway.
That's a dead giveaway of someone who's a doo-doo head if they don't want to watch The Room voluntarily.
Exactly.
He has to be forced into it. That's some doo-doo head behavior. Yeah. I feel that.
By the way, John, you know he stopped playing Diablo, right?
I was there. Yeah.
I called it.
Well, he finished the game. I don't know what you want. He finished the game. I don't know what you want.
He stopped playing it.
He finished the game. I don't know what you want. He finished it. He
stopped playing it.
What else do you want from him?
I know. I was right. He stopped playing it.
I don't. Okay. What's part 4 as to why he's the dude? Is that part 4 that he stopped playing?
He stopped playing Diablo.
He stopped playing Diablo. Okay. Part 5.
Part 5. Let's see. I'm running out of.
All right, that was top 4 reasons why Alex is a dude head. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching this episode of the PlayingPod with the Gruesome Twosome, John and Rafa.
Holy shit!
We should be in full effect next week. Everybody should be here. There shouldn't be any more hiatuses unless Rafa decides to either go on a trip or get sick, in which case Brothers Cordero podcast in full effect. All of the versions, versions. Thank you guys for watching.
All the virgins here.
All the virgins will be shout out to the virgins. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to share it around, so we can grow this community and we can have this network of podcasts like the foodie one, the bad movies one, the peas in a pod. You know what I'm saying? Let's just build this community so we have a network like Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe Budden. He probably has no idea what this is. All right.
He has a network of more podcasts.
He has a network of podcasts. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But we gonna do it for everything, whatever we do. Just a bunch of shit. We're gonna do that too.
We have what? We
got 3 right now.
We have
we have 3 right?
We have 2 right now.
We have 2 right now. I'm sorry, we have 2 right now.
Right, so it's the PlayingPod.
Does it hold
up? Potentially the 2 peas in the pod. Gruesome Twosome food review. The bad movie review. And the super secret ones. That's 6 podcasts.
Look at that. Coming at you. That's some good shit right there.
And they're all
Just-
pretty different, honestly. They're not. They're all.
It's a solid network if we do. That's a
it's
solid
some
network.
Good let's see, diversity. Yeah, diversity. Right?
It is diverse, yeah. It's a good cooking pot, just a melting pot of good stuff. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on this journey. Have a good week because this comes out on Monday, right? Have a good week. Oh no, we have to watch it. We have to watch I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. We have to watch I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker this week. So also stay tuned for I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker on Wednesday.
See you guys on Wednesday.
See you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. For sucker.
All right, plays out, John.
Yeah. Here we go.
Give me your wallet.
Hey.
That's not playing us out.
This one?
Put on a song.
There we go.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Gruesome Twosome.
Twosome.
Just two of us.
Two.
We'll do some.
Count them. 1, 2. Twosome. Gruesome. It's all the same song with just yelling different ads.
That's what I was gonna say at the beginning of this. Like the peas in the pie is like 2 peas in a pie, yo.
That one made me laugh. 2 peas in a pod, yo. That shit.
Yeah. And this one we just
It's just yelling ad libs.
Yeah.
2, 1, twosome.
Gruesome.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Ooh, kisses. Bye.